Students, as you know, yesterday we have started coordinate geometry. For coordinate geometry, first of all, you will write all the basic definitions which is to be used in this. That is to be horizontal line is known as x-axis, vertical line is known as y-axis. What is origin? What's origin? Where these two axes intersect each other, the point of intersection is known as origin, and the coordinate of origin are to be given as 0 0. Okay, what is quadrant? What is quadrant? Though I have explained already yesterday, even just listen carefully, because in this unit generally small questions come in exam. They may be in the form of definition or they may be in the MCQ form also. As quadrant, when two axes intersect each other, four parts are formed. The each part is known as quadrant. In first quadrant, both values of x and y are positive. In second quadrant, that x value is negative, y value is positive. In the third quadrant, both values are negative. In the fourth quadrant, x value is positive, while the y value is negative. And the same way, if any point is to be located in somewhere, we can just tell the point, means what is the value of x there and what is the value of y there at that particular point. Or if a point is allocated and it has been given specific name, we can name which point indicates by which letter. Same we are going to do in exercise 3.2. Let's start exercise 3.2, sum first. As sum first of exercise 3.2, you have to just give the answer of following question, which already just be depend on your definitions. So first is name the horizontal and vertical lines drawn in the axis. So tell me, what is the name of horizontal line? Yes, you are just replying in your mind. Yes, I know. The horizontal line is known as x-axis. The vertical line is to be known as y-axis. Clear? First answer clear. Now second is, what is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines? Each part is known as, yes, quadrant. Quadrant, quadrants. Next, write the name of the point where these two lines intersect. The point lies, that name is to be known as origin. So I have told you, it may become in the definition form or it may become in questioning form. As in starting I explained the definitions, but here in exercise it is to be given in the questioning form. Clear? Now for some second just see, one figure is given to you, that in your book question this graph is plot already. Okay, you have to just see this Cartesian plane points graph and you have to just give the answer which is going to ask. If he is asking the coordinate of any point, you have to write value of x as well as value of y. If he is to be just giving any point and asking which point indicates, then you have to just tell that particular alphabet by that letter. You have to just tell which point it indicates. As part first, the first part is the coordinate of b. What is the coordinate of b? Just see what is the coordinate of b. See where it is to be b lies. B position is to be there. How to write any point? First of all, you have to move towards x, then corresponding how much distance travel in y. Means first value for x, then second value is for y. So value of x, that is -5, and the value of y, that is to be 2. So b indicates the point -5, 2. Okay, b indicates the point -5 and 2. Okay, you have to just reply the answer in a way. Just start to exercise 3.2. Write the sum number in the center, then part it you can write in the side, or you can just write sum this and part this in the center collectively also. Okay, follow the norms which you already just following as B and Rishi Kullian. Okay, write neatly. Some students are sending the work with bad handwriting and cuttings also. Please avoid this one. Okay, I hope you will do the work very sincerely. Also just be finished after finishing line also. Vineet, Day before yesterday you have sent the work as well as your test. Very good handwriting. I hope all will also follow the same, so that I speak the name of that particular student also, those who are doing the work well. Okay, now see some, we are doing some second part. Second, what is the coordinate of point C? C, just see where the C is to be. Point C, see the position of point C. First, it is to be here in fourth quadrant. What is the value of X? What is the value of Y? You have also see whether X is positive, negative, Y positive, negative. Now we are going towards first X, that is positive X. Now we are going to down means Y negative, and how much distance it is to be there? -5. Okay, so value of C or C point indicates 5, -5. +5, no need to write plus sign because it's automatically understood. If you are not just putting the sign also, that also indicates plus. Okay, clear the things. Now I hope you are able to do the sums. Let's do part 4th. The point determined by coordinates 2 and -4. 2 and -4. Now point is given to you and you have to just write the corresponding letter. First you just be keeping pencil in your hand, move towards to that point. 2 -4, x2 and corresponding y towards negative side. So x2 and corresponding towards move towards -4 means towards negative side or downside. That point indicates as G. Which point? G. I think the things are clear to you. You are able to do it. Now we will do the quadrant. If any point is to be given and he is saying write the quadrant also and verify also. I think now by this graph, if anyone asks what is the location of point, you are able to tell. If he is asking to plot, even you can plot. The same is to be there in exercise 3.3. Okay, what is to be there in 3.3 exercise? Let's do that also. We will just see. In 3.3, he is first going to ask in which quadrant the point lies. Okay, let's start with 3.3. 3.3 exercise, that is to be in which quadrant each of the following point lies. By just keeping in mind, by just taking the sign also, we can just tell the quadrant easily, as both positive in first, both negative in third, but one negative, that is x negative and y positive in second, while x positive and y negative in fourth quadrant. Okay, by just looking to the sign also, we can just say in which quadrant the point will lie. Just keep in mind, if any value of x or y, means one thing is given, another is not given, means 0 is given, then the point lies on axis. Now we have to see which value is given. If the value of x is given and the value of y is given 0, the point lies on x-axis. If the value of y is given while the value of x is given 0, the point lies on y-axis. Okay, if he is going to ask quadrant even and given the point such as any value of coordinate or ordinate is 0, so we can say that the point lies on x-axis or y-axis. You have to mention particularly which axis, means one axis you will tell, either x or y. If both values are there, there must be in quadrant. As let's start question number 2, first part. The part is given 2 -2 4. First point is -2 4. The value of x is negative while the value of y is positive. When the value of x is negative and the value of y is positive, it lies in second quadrant. Okay, second quadrant. If you don't know even, then how to plot any point, you know very well. First of all, two axes is to be drawn for drawing any point. You know very well. First of all, we just draw any two axes. We draw two axes, that is x-axis and y-axis. Towards right our positive x is to be there, toward left that is our negative x is there, so we indicate it by dash. In the same way upside our y positive is to be there, and downside y we have negative y is to be there. Okay, so as it is to be given in the point, move accordingly, and where your pencil reaches, I am not saying exactly you will plot the point, where your pencil is to be reaches, you have to just see only quadrant for that one. As first point is minus 2 4, minus 2 4 means first of all you have to go negative side, then you have to go y towards positive. Which quadrant is to be you got? That is second quadrant. If he is saying verify by plotting, then you have to just go to exact position. But if you want to just only ask, tell the quadrant, even you just forget which sign are to be there, just you know the axis and very much you are to be do where positive and negative is to there, just move your pencil towards that one and just see where the approximate position is to be there in which quadrant. You can easily also tell your answer will be correct. I think so. Clear? So in this way you are able to just do how to find the quadrant. As the next point is 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1. First you move positive side, then you have to move towards left, means downside of negative. Which quadrant you are reaching? Fourth quadrant. So you can easily reply that the quadrant will be fourth quadrant. Next point is minus 1 0, which is minus 1 0. Minus 1 0 means you have to move towards your left side for the value of x, means this line, and the value of y is 0, means 0. Which x is this one? That is x axis. When already informed, also already told, if the value of y is 0, only x is given, it means it will lie on x axis. If the value of y is given and the value of x is 0, it means it will lie on y axis. So minus 1 0 will lie in x axis. I think the sum is clear to you. Clear? So you have to do today exercise 3.2 complete, and 3.1 only first sum, but just tell only quadrant. Tomorrow we will learn how to plot any point on graph paper also. Okay, goodbye students.